some proper interaction with the new player.
What is chilling?
So, do you guys want a more in-depth description of the room to see what you're dealing with? Do you guys want to trace a plan to get out of here?
Yeah, I would like a more descriptive of the room. I imagine we're at the bottom of the ship, so I know that we're in a cage. But okay, can we like even just a rough draft of what we're looking at here would be really helpful. Because in my mind, right, I imagine just you coming down some stairs and there's a very thin passageway with cages on both sides, and we're in one of those cages. That's what I imagine.
It's
but
not a cage.
That.
It's a room. It's a full-on room.
Yeah.
So then
they don't have actual bricks per se in the ship. They have 3 small depots. I did describe when you guys crossed. You went to the lowest level of the ship. You pass through the cargo hold, and basically on the way all the way in the back, which would be basically crew or rooms for stuffing stuff that they don't want in particular in the cargo room. There's a small corridor, another small room, 5 by 5 foot, and then three doors. You guys are in one of those 3 doors. They look old. The pulling rings. The pulling rings seem to be very screwy and are rusty, so they won't offer much resistance if you guys try to escape. And you guys also know that there are 2 people in the second room, beyond where you guys are, that are keeping watch. You guys hear them conversating, very casually.
I guess my ability to convert your description into a visual image is just like 0%. Like I get we're in a room that's 5 by 5 feet, and outside of that room I know there is a hallway, but other than that I really can't tell you.
Think of like the holding brig that like any holding brig in like Pirates of the Caribbean, like on the Black Pearl.
Oh yeah, true. Captain Jack Sparrow is actually locked in one of the improvised big rooms, for example. In the what's the name of that ship that he also gets strapped on in the second movie? The English ship.
Oh, the English ship.
Yeah, in the English ship. The Interceptor, exactly. So both times he get locked in the movies, both inside the Black Pearl and the Interceptor, the rooms look like that. It's like some room that is abandoned, moldy. There is one of those, beds sustained by ropes or chains in the side that has no cushion. And that's basically what you guys have. And of course, no light in the room, because you guys are in the lowest area.
So, are we able to see through the walls to the next room or not?
Through the keyhole, yes. There is light coming from the other side. That is this lowest light that you guys have that is coming from the room itself, actually.
Unfortunately, I have no recollection of any pirate ever being imprisoned in anything that wasn't made of this metal grate, so I don't know what to talk about.
Simple wooden door. Simple wooden door ahead of you. With a lock that you can see through. Simple wooden door with a pulling ring and a keyhole that you can see through.
It's essentially just a small cargo hold, essentially.
Yep. Yeah, or like a broom closet or something. Just.
We're in Harry Potter's Under the Stairs bedroom. There you go.
How are the doors aligned with the ship? Are they on the stern? Like I'm confused as to how many turns we would take to be in this hallway.
How many turns would it take for you to be in this hallway?
Yeah. What are you actually trying to like What are you
what
trying
what
to
you wanna
do?
I'm trying to imagine where we are. I know we're in a room. Okay, so here's my picture. We are in a room that's made of wood, and outside of that room, to either our left or right, I have no idea, there are doors, and people are in those doors. I don't know anything beyond that. I don't know if we're in the middle room, the room to the farthest left, the room to the farthest right. If the
Okay.
guys
So
to
you're
our
trying
left
to,
or to our right.
relative to the position of the ship, are you on the starboard? Are you aft? Are you
Everything. I need to know exactly where we are in every
I mean, not to
aspect.
play role lawyer, but can't you not see in the dark?
true?
No, I can't see in the dark. No.
So
Because
you
they
might
said
not
there was
actually-
no
The
light
Crocker
down
cannot
here.
see in the dark. Yeah, I basically gave the description to those of you that actually have dark vision, because as I described, all the light you guys have is literally light coming from the other room through a keyhole. That's all the light you guys have.
So the people that took us down here all have dark vision.
Nope. As I said,
How
the
did
room
you guys know?
ahead of you has light. You guys have light
Probably
coming through a
torches.
keyhole.
Or lanterns.
Exactly.
So if there's light on the way down here, then I would have seen, like, I'm trying to figure out outside of the room I'm in.
Okay,
It's like,
so
which
Kyle,
direction
first you
you're
describe. Hold up, hold up. First you described to me you wanted to know what is in the room. I described to the people that have dark vision what is in the room. Now
Oh, that was
you want to
misunderstanding.
know
I never want to know what's in the room. I want to know how, like, the ship, like, where we are. Like, in
the
relation to
layout
the ship.
of the ship from where you are. Okay. You guys came to what is an open cargo hold. You descended down 3 sets of stairs. One of them passed through what would be the barracks of the soldiers, where hammocks come across the entirety of the entirety of the 3rd floor. Then on the floor below, where lies the cargo hold, where you would see most of the boxes, barrels, and treasures. You guys crossed that area all the way to the back of the ship. In the roll, and you entered a corridor that leads to a small room. This small room divides up in 3 doorways, one to the left, one to the right, one to the middle. These doors look the same. They want one of them, let's say the left one, for all I care, and basically kicked you guys in. That's it.
Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. So, in order to escape, we'd have to come out the door, pass 2 doors, make a left or assuming based on this, we'd probably be making a left or right out of the corridor door, into the cargo hold, up 2 flights of stairs, and then that would be out of the ship. Is that what I'm understanding?
That is correct.
All right, cool. Now we know how far we have. And
The
how
ship is a
much we
large
can
vessel. You guys would take 2 turns if you run without obstruction to arrive in the prow. So you guys would take about 2 turns.
If you need light, I can also flash that for you as well.
And make a lantern.
Like, just to imagine like that.
Whichever more is more convenient.
I don't need to see.
When we came down here, where was that that magical device that I couldn't identify?
On the 2nd floor. On the same floor you guys got keyed in from the prow.
Okay.
I never made the knowledge check on it, so I can always do that later.
True. You guys do take the night on it, so I guess this conversation will be happening in the morning after you guys receive your food.
Alright. So... right now, current rough plan would be to try and act whenever there's potentially a more rowdy night on the ship. These are, after all, pirates, so odds are if they ever do something on the ship, they'll probably party harder than the people on Poppy's crew. Judging by the gut on the captain, he certainly probably likes to indulge also.
Let's keep going fast.
Captain Badass.
Well, I guess the first plan would be, how do we want to try to get out of here? Do we want to try to pick this lock, or do we want to try to fucking just beat the door down and then have to fight these couple guards in the hall before they alert the entire ship?
I can
I mean-
attempt to make a distraction, and I can make us a few crowbars.
I can summon my creature on the other side of this door.
I can always-
Creature-
I'm sorry, keep talking.
I was gonna say at the end of the long rest when I wake up, I can summon my creature, or I can sleep through the day and do it at night. But essentially, I can summon on the other side of the door with Evelyn to kind of defend them as they stop them to guard, and we can bust out of here. Do you have a way of subduing them? I said Evelyn.
If I can get them, if I can get them both within 10 feet of each other, there's a chance I can get them both. It really depends on how powerful their mental fortitude is.
They're on. I mean, if they're in a room even twice the size of ours, then they'd be 10 feet of each other.
No, well, I need them to fit within a roughly 10 foot by 10 foot area.
Yeah, we're in a 5 foot by 5 foot area, so if they're
True.
really
Yep.
twice the size of ours, they would still be within 10 feet of each other.
True.
That's how it is.
But that would require them both to have very poor mental acuity. Because I can, and to hope that neither of them are elves, or have any elvish heritage.
I mean, it's worth a try.
Because I can. Sleep is a heck of a spell.
True, that's one option to get out of there.
But
Are there any rats or rat droppings in this cage, in this room?
Sure, there could be one passing below your foot right now if you wish.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to cast Speak with Animals.
You cast to speak with animals successfully.
And I tell the rat, hey buddy, I'll give you all of my food if you can get the key from the guard. Jangly metal on his waist. And I try to make the sound the keys next to it.
You see that the rat looks to you. He never saw you around. Do you pick him up? Or do you just say that?
I just say that.
Okay. He looks to you. He begins to sniff you. You smell like flying rat. Don't smell like human. You see that he looks around you, go to the side of your leg there. You don't smell like food. Are you trying to trick me? Do you have any food on you?
Well, I can get food for you. I can give you a lot of food.
It looks to you.
Do you want me to give you food now?
He nods a few times.
Sure, we can start with that. And I will pull out my moon circle and cast window. I don't know why it does that. Oh, it's a magical ability. And I'll be like, chew on this. It'll make you fuller than you ever felt off of one berry ever.
You see that he looks at the fruit. It's a rat. He doesn't complain much. He begins to chew on the fruit, and then he immediately begins to rummage through his stomach with his little rat claw, feeling full. Oh, feels like I ate a whole cheese.
Yeah. And I show him that I have 9 more of these in my hand. It's like, I can make more and more of these, brother. You'll never feel hunger again if you wait Give it some time till the guard's sleeping, and you get those keys. All right?
He nods. And yeah, he goes to the outside, and we'll wait for the plan to execute.
Hey, if you need any help, come back to me before you go grab the keys, and I can help you out with more food and more magic. Don't worry
He
about
nods.
that. But yeah, I guess to everybody else, I'm just like squeakity squeak, squeak, squeak. So I explained to them like, oh, I saw a rat. I had to quickly execute a plan. Don't worry, I'm gonna give him these berries. He's gonna get the keys later. And if he fails, who's gonna believe a rat?
Probably good to tell them that when you do get the berries, that they're only good for a day.
I make a very quizzled look as if you've gone insane.
Oh, did they not? Did they change it? Did they change how good
No.
berries last?
They did not. That's how my character reacted. Like, it's probably informed the rat they only last a day. It's just the sheer difference in personalities of like, you should be honest with the rat. It's just, oh, talk about this rat, dude. I'm just trying to get out of here. My character could not care less about this rat. And he could've
Well,
even imagined
rats
being
get-
honest with it.
Rats get around.
Yeah, they do, for sure.
Yeah, I like, alright, after we're freed from captivity and I've recovered my dog and horse, I'll remember to remind the rat that the food source I gave it will magically disappear. I'm sure it'll be be able to comprehend all of this. I say with a little bit of frustration.
Okay. And that is all?
I mean, for now, I guess we can talk about other backup plans. We still can
Okay.
do the distraction though, if this fails. We have days in this game.
Yeah, 13 days to be precise, until you guys arrive in Olafstead.
I say we try the rat method first because that's a lot of plausible deniability, and if that doesn't work, then we bust that. I mean,
Only so much plausible deniability, because in the end they did catch you trying to cast a spell earlier.
Would I be able to do a detect magic to make sure there is no, I don't know, hidden alarm spells or something on this door or in the area in general?
You have close to no visibility to the other side, apart from the keyhole itself. What I can tell you that is very clearly is that apart from the guard that you would be able to see across the keyhole over on the middle corridor along to the left side, you pretty much don't see anything. You have dark vision. You can try to study if on your side of the door there seems to be rune or invisible strings and that sort of stuff. Detect magic don't pass through 3 foot or more of wood, so you wouldn't really be able to identify what is on the other side magically. So, say again?
these doors are 3
These-
foot thick.
These doors are 3 foot thick.
That would be insane.
That wouldn't be. I mean, that's like the size of the
It's a
gate to
fucking-
Mordor.
Look, we don't have the best carpenters. They make do with what they have.
A 3
see.
foot thick door would sink.
That's a thing.
Not everybody can afford carpenters.
Let's see. Okay, so no, they are footing length. So yeah, directly detect magic would help you passing to the other room as well. It's 1 foot of stone, 3 foot of metal, or not metal, wood, and something else. I forgot what it is.
Well, it says the spell is blocked by 1 foot of stone, dirt, or wood, 1 inch of metal, or a thin sheet of wood.
Oh, 1 foot of wood. 100%, I would say it's a foot of wood.
It's not a. It's like a foot
Yeah,
thick.
that's
Like,
still
you
a
have
lot
to
of
go.
wood.
That's a crazy thick door.
It's not a. yeah, foot thick. My door right now is literally like maybe 2 centimeters thick.
I think that's thicker than my entire PC.
But yeah, detect magic is specifically for going.
I mean,
through,
if it's like a
doors.
2x4 plank, then it'd be
Yeah, it's
well,
about this, right? A foot in length.
yeah, two. Oh, you're okay. No, it's like the door plank itself is the plank's gonna be like 2 inches
thick.
thick.
So yeah, it's the thickness of the door. If the alarm was on the other side of the door, it wouldn't matter how wide the door is because the detect magic would be going through the wood, which is only inches thick.
Okay. I guess cast the spell then. Burn the spell.
You can certainly try.
You can certainly
a
try,
thin-
as people say.
Their walls have a thin sheet of lead between the wood. 'Cause it's space wood.
Yeah, what is the name of it? The keyhole is made of lead. There we go.
Yeah.
It blocks
Get
the spell
bent.
entirely. Get back, nerd.
That's what the alarm spell is. It's directly in the keyhole. The lead keyhole.
You feel the presence on the other side of magic from the Conjuration School.
Arcana to try and determine what that is.
100% DC 12 Arcana roll.
Okay, that's what
Can I give him aid since I am also proficient in Arcana?
No. Not unless you have Detect
Okay.
Magic up as well. You can provide him guidance if you have it.
Oh yeah, I can do that. Yeah, you can have guidance.
I was thinking about circle casting that with you to increase the radius.
Damn.
And we could still do that.
Yeah.
Could
It is concentration, right?
Yes. He would need to burn his lot. That's the only difference, I believe.
I could
So
ritual cast it.
the circle spells, circle magic don't work with ritual spells. It specifies when you start of the cast, when you cast a spell slot with a magic that requires a spell slot. It's on the beginning of the circle casting. Right now you can, 100%. Anyway, with a 25, you identify that the light source on the exterior that is burning the torches is the spell Continual Flame. Both of them. So you guys do know that there is certainly a wizard that knows his stuff around the ship. But no spells from the Observation School, which is would I assume expect from an alarm.
Alarm is, I believe that. I have it on because of my Book of Ancient Secrets. Let's see. That's abjuration.
Yep, no Observation School sources, only Conjuration. What do you have for us, Lewis?
I'm just rereading the circle spell options. I don't see where it says it has to expend a spell slot.
Well, it's got to have a casting time of 1 action or 1 minute. So if it's a casting time of 10 minutes or 11 minutes.
Maybe it's just Foundry giving me the weird description of it.
1 minute.
Circle magic. Any spell that is casting for using a spell slot. Any eligible spells. Any spells that cast in time for no one action or 1 minute, no longer the cast using a spell slot. So.
I mean, the no longer than a minute also helps eliminate rituals because rituals are always like what 10 minutes.
Yeah, minimum.
Yeah.
Well, technically they'd be minimum 10 minutes and 6 seconds. Tomato, potato.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not there, so I'm not speaking, but as a
Yeah.
player.
Yeah. I said I can make a knowledge check on it later because I
Oh,
didn't
okay.
make it. I deliberately didn't make the knowledge check on it before, so that when I see it again, I can try and do it then.
Okay.
I don't think, yeah. I would imagine that even if I did circle cast detect magic, I wouldn't be able to detect anything too far away because, well, the ship is made out of wood. Then, yeah. That would be
Yeah, I mean, I
definitely.
elected not to do it, so we know what we know so far.
So I'll make everyone aware that at least there's no protections on the door. So if we want to get out of here via the door, it should be fine.
I suppose it doesn't have silence as a spell, do they?
Nope.
No one ever takes such a great spell. Other than Simon.
Amazing.
So
I was about to say we had people take it in our last Sunday game.
Me.
Yep.
Probably gonna did.
I mean, if we're long resting, I could have taken her.
We got days, brother. We're just waiting for them keys right now. It's the morning, and I told Ryan to get the keys at night, so at least for a day, I don't want to try it.
Well, so all right, let's go ahead and play through the next part of this. Let's say we get out. Let's say we dispatch the guards without them being any the wiser to look at the rest of the ship. What's the next step from there?
Yeah.
I'm jingle jangle. So if it's a sneak mission, I'm not great.
Yeah.
I think
Again,
they-
I want to remember you guys. There is about. Well, I will describe what you guys saw. Among the hammock. So among the hammock area, you guys would see about some 20-something men. Among the hoers, you guys would see some 30-something men. And on the prow itself, there was some 12, 15 men. So that is easily 60 men that you guys have to concern yourselves with.
Yeah.
There's no like lifeboat or anything, right? We have to completely take over the ship in order to make this successful. Or do you guys think that we just have to take out the captain and everyone submits?
Pirates are generally prone to infighting and struggles when they don't have a strong figure to lead them. So it could be possible that if we're able to take out the captain and we're able to use, potentially, if we can get to her, Captain Poppy's influence as the first mate of a notorious pirate, we may be able to do something.
If we could secure the captain and use Captain Poppy to just kind of take over, we also have to think about the men, right? So if we can free the men, we're not, it's nowhere near their forces, but it's at least enough people to, pull something off. We're not on our own.
They're also, her crew was also somewhat of a craven lot, unfortunately.
I don't know what that means.
There were
Cowards.
sticky guts.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's important to determine if the people here rest armed. Because we can escape in the middle of the night and then just have someone stand at the doorway of the barracks with a weapon. Just like, hey, nobody move, none of you have weapons. If anybody try to rush past me, I fry the whole group. That sounds like a job for a wizard. Fireball them.
Potentially, yeah.
It's like, how powerful do you think we are?
No one has third level spell slots. We're level 3.
This is in character, okay? I don't know what that means in character. They're the spell slots. What are you talking about? Aren't you a wizard?
What is spell
Blast
slots?
Magical capacity for the third tier of magical power. You really want to get into this motherfucker?
I'm just saying, if that's what you guys are saying in character,
Yeah.
I'm just saying blast him. We need somebody who can blast him. Kael'ric can probably hold off an entire room of unarmed men, but for how long?
Not too long.
and they could just try and overpower him.
Yes.
But we could wait a few days, see if we can build a rapport with the woman if she ever ends up getting put on rotation for a guard.
All that comes in my mind for some reason was the scene of the Undertaker and the guys trying to separate him from a fight, and there's like 8 big men trying to take him onto the floor, and he just get away from me, get away from me, just swinging his arms, you know, like 2 fucking bazookas.
Undertaker is terrifying.
In a small enough doorway, there's not really a way that people can like attack him from all sides. So he'd have a limited ability to be, you know, stomped out.
Well, the only weapon I currently have at my disposal is a novel in his back, and it's rather unwieldy in tight quarters.
I'm not saying you have a weapon. I'm saying you just hold him back.
Okay,
But anyway, if we're able to build a rapport with at least one member of the enemy crew, we could probably get a decent amount of our stuff back before we're at the very begin, or from the outset of when we get here, of when we go and do this. So I say we.
I only gave them my weapons. I'm wearing my clothes. And I still have the ability.
I want to remember, you guys, that anything that was clearly not made of metal or a weapon that was not armor is on you guys. So you guys still have armor. And yeah, I did ask everybody if anyone tried to attempt to hide anything. Apparently the answer as no, as far as I remember. So
I gave them my rapiers and my longbow.
I've only just passed over her 2 daggers because honestly they're more for like utility and stuff like that. If she is in a position where she needs to use a dagger, she is in a very bad position. So
They said weapons and my character's stupid, so I didn't even think about anything other than the things I used as weapons. And that's all I know.
yep.
Evelyn took the fact that they're primarily asked for weapons, and so she just gave them weapons. Just be like, I'm complying. Look at me, I'm complying. Do not look through my bags.
Seriously, yeah. Don't look at my person.
Thank God, bag of holding is very nondescript.
Would I be able to? Because I think if I were to summon a familiar and then have it go towards where that magical device was, and then look through its eyes, would I be able to attempt to study the device?
You want to do what? Say again?
If I were to cast Find Familiar,
Mm-hmm.
and then send my familiar to go look at the device,
Mm-hmm.
would I be able to look through their eyes and
Yes.
study the item?
Yeah, if it stayed there for the full duration, yeah. The ship certainly is less than 100 feet in range, so could work.
Wait, cast fine.
You already know the DC, it's 25. So,
Yeah, I know.
Well, here's my question. You're saying cast find familiar. If you have the spell, wouldn't you just like already have had a familiar in a pocket dimension or something?
Well, I'd never declared that.
he never cast it, so no.
Also, it does cost something to cast each time.
Yeah, charcoal,
Like 100 gold or
something.
incense and shit.
I think it's like going 10 gold or something. But
Yeah,
it's not
10
a
gold.
lot, but it's enough. It's enough that you
It's
can't
expensive
just-
at low level.
Yeah.
Anytime I start a game
It's
with any
incense.
wizard, I always say like, hey, I already have my familiar cast. It's just in the pocket dimension.
You gotta say it though. If you don't
Gotta
say
say
it, it doesn't exist.
Look at how not a metagamer Lewis is. Everybody give Lewis some credit right now for not having done that. Wow, Lewis. Good job.
Is
It's not for
Exactly.
lack of
Good
trying,
job,
you just
Lewis.
learn not to.
Good
I
job.
appreciate you for no metagaming today, so far. We still have
10 out of
2
10.
hours to go.
10 points for Gryffindor. Hey man, if we're gonna bust his chops on, we gotta give him his props too.
But
Would someone mind circle casting this Find Familiar with me, so I don't have to spend the money.
What does it just require me to spend a spell slot?
Yes.
That's fine. I'll spend a pack slot.
And it does. And what do you mean by spend the money? Like, you have a way to spend the money instead of the component?
No, I don't have the component, but if I use the supplant circle magic option, I could get rid of the cost altogether.
Okay, cool. That's awesome. You know why? Because it's more helpful than you think. And incense smells like they're gonna be. What the fuck is that smell? There's no really way to hide burning an incense for 10 minutes.
Yep.
I mean, I get my spell slots back on a short rest, so I can easily just give you a spell slot. Go ahead.
That helps with the cost and the stealth.
Doesn't. I will cast Find Familiar. Do you want me to cast the actual spell there? Just say I cast it and take the slot away.
If I wanted to actually cast the spell, not really. You can spend the slot. Find Familiar. What effects on circle casting are you using?
Supplant, so that I can remove the
cost.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you do it. Then what?
Let's see. Something rather sneaky and inconspicuous.
Spider.
Spider's probably the best for sure.
They can crawl on ceilings and it's the size of a spider.
Sure. Spider.
The spider crawls in between the keyhole. You see that the men that were there when you were using detect magic shifted. You now perceive that they are two different men. You see that they both seem to carry clubs, and they go. The spider go inwards. You perceive that the cargo hold holds multiple types of different cargos. Some of them are packed, some of them are not. There seems to be barrels about everywhere, left and right of it. And you see about on the cargo hold, putting cargo here, there are about some 4 more men. So it could be, if they shout or if you guys don't take them down around, could potentially be a reinforcement there. On the other side, on the immediate other side, you guys find what seems to be another corridor that leads to a single door, most likely similar to the room you guys are right now. And then there's the set of stairs going up. Do you go up?
That's where the device is.
You go up and you ascend on to what seems to be the location where the hoers, the cannons, and also the barracks are. You see that they hold about 8 benches on each side. The hoers seems to be working tirelessly in packs of 3 on each bench. So 3x8.
24.
18, 24, yeah, 24 men, about 24 men on this one. There are no men in the hammocks right now. You perceive that there seems to be all the way in the back another closed door room, and then finally the cannons that are on the side of where the row stands. Do you take us in this next set of doors up?
Yep.
On the second one, you find what seems to be the displacement of the cargo trapdoor that you guys passed by, with some mats, some fishing gear, some cannonballs and other materials. What seems to be a small private chamber on the northernmost side that leads on to exterior view in the prow of the ship. And you see what seems to be a young tiefling mage sitting on what seems to be a chair with some sort of strange helmet-like device on his head. Doesn't seem to hold any connections or anything, but you perceive that he seems in almost a trance-like state, looking to nothingness with this complete metal helmet on his head, looking to the direction of the door, but doesn't seem like he notices you or really actually notices anyone. He seems to be with two other men, let's say two humans, looking across the counter that gives view to the open sea. What do you want to do?
Is there something I could have this spider be under, just so it's not as easily noticed?
I wouldn't say a spider would in general be noticeable, but if you want cover, I guess you could go under furniture. Yeah, there would be a few chairs and maybe some drawers there somewhere. You know, some stuff like this.
Or just the ceiling as well.
Yeah,
Because people generally don't look up.
it is very
don't wanna
true.
Accidentally get stepped on because someone was walking behind me.
Yeah, that works. That's what you want to do.
Yep.
That's why I'm
No.
100% ceiling game. There's no ceiling furniture that someone could move to crush you, I think.
There's some very eccentric people, and I don't know.
That is true. They could hide behind doors if you cast Witch Bolt on them. That is one thing that could happen. Yeah, I mean, you go up, you ascend to the next, to the ceiling, and look down. You perceive that this odd, strange device that seems to sit in front of you is made of some sort of metal. You don't identify immediately what sort of metal. It's not iron, it's not bronze, it's not lead. You notice that the metal itself seems to be blue, almost sky blue in nature. Remembers you of the color of the stars in an open night. It's a very strange and weird metal.
Suppose I'll try to study it to ascertain what its purpose here may be.
Of what? The entire set of the item that I described, a particular part of it.
I guess the entire set.
DC 25 Arcana roll.
Can I give him guidance?
No.
Okay.
Can I give myself guidance?
No.
Nerd.
I'm currently looking through your familiar's eyes, so I don't think you can do that talk.
Can he cast a touch smell from the familiar on
The
itself
only
to give the familiar
action,
guidance?
the only action that someone that is under sharing senses with a fine familiar is go back to his own body. It's the only action they can take, specifies in the spell.
Makes sense.
You fail. You do not know what this device in front of you is. But of course, it was a close result. You do perceive that there is runes and sigils on the sides of the edge of this throne, chair, however you prefer to call it, that clearly identify it as some sort of magical or enchanted device. What it is? No idea.
I mean, is this like a thing I can do once a day, or just for as long as the spell lasts?
You will have disadvantage for the remnant of the day. I would say you can take a check each hour. Studying this device, since it's a complex magic device, I would say it takes an hour.
Okay.
But of course, again, for the rest of the day, as rules is written, the rest of the checks are at disadvantage. If you believe you have odds at disadvantage, you can try another roll if you spend a spell slot.
Let's find familiar last again.
1 hour.
Is it?
It's literally one shot per spell slot you do.
I
Fast
thought-
familiar doesn't last an hour. Fast familiar just dies.
Until it dies? Okay.
I thought the
My
1
bad
hour
then.
was cast time.
1 hour is the cast time for
Okay.
ritual. It's 10 minutes without the ritual, and lasts for an hour for druids.
Okay, it's fair. But yeah, Lewis, you can continue attempting if you feel it will be relevant at disadvantage. That cuts your odds to if I'm not mistaken, about 18%. But yeah, if
Would
that's
I
how
be
you want
able
to do.
Would I be able to go back to my body, cast guidance on myself, and then go back to the spider?
Yes, you would. You theoretically would. That is something rules is written you can do.
Duke. I'll do that then. And it
Ooh,
will be
he
for
metagamed again.
intelligence arcana checks.
Okay.
And I will, you said disadvantage, right?
Yep. You guys see that your elf companion seems to be there, and then he does a quick prayer to some goddess, and sharing his senses with his familiar.
Just not enough.
Yeah, sure.
Getting closer.
One closer.
I guess you could just do this all day. We're just sitting here. I'm not doing anything.
You kind of can just.
Yeah,
do
not
this
much,
all day.
not much. The rest of us can do.
I guess you
All
could do this
but doing
about
that.
16 times before you need to.
I just will just keep an eye on.
The thing-
wake me up.
The
Yes,
thing
for lunch.
that I would question realistically is, I understand you as the player want the answer, but even if about 2 times you try to study, like imagine anyone, any researcher taking 2 hours straight ahead just studying an item that they don't know what it is just by looking at it. I perceive they would look at another possible source of what the item would be. That is why normally I don't do it, but it is an optional rule. Instead of these advantages as rules is written, the DM simply say you cannot do the check again. It is on the DMG, so you would have to request one of your companions to do that.
I don't do disadvantage. I just do increased DC until it reaches impossible.
It is an option as well. I think that's a very unfair way to play, because the DC is already quite high. It is an outsider magical device, but increasing the DC until it's impossible for something that is a study action, I don't believe is fair. So my question is, would your character, after 2 attempts of not managing to achieve knowledge of whatever this device is, would continue to study it?
My thing was that the way I wrote the character was that, seeing as they're an elf wizard, they
From
find it
somewhere.
hard to get from that works.
From somewhere. That yeah.
They find it very hard to drop interesting things.
Sure, Lewis.
So even if this wasn't to get out of prison, I don't think they would stop studying it just because they don't understand it on
Okay.
the first couple tries.
I will facilitate for you then. You can try one more time. Every time you roll after that, you're rolling me for exhaustion. Go for it.
But also, I have the argument that in any other situation,
Because as much it's a simple thing like casting a cantrip, like shifting yourself inside your familiar senses, I would say is not much more effort than casting a cantrip. But you guys know my rules. Any magic action, as much as infinite it is, it takes some sort of mental extortion. So you can try one more time for free. Every time after that, you're rolling me Constitution to see if it is called ex-hostage.
Thinking like on the next day, or just without the resting.
Oh no, without resting.
Okay.
You can attempt one more time for free. Let's go. And you can do the same process. Go out, guidance, and go in.
Let's go grass.
It's funny because he knows what the fucking device is. He has on the ship he plays on Wednesday.
Would you let me say, oh, I know this as a player, I know it in character then?
No fucking shot. You know I will cast a fucking lightning bolt from the open sky on the entire body if you do that.
That would be genuinely funny though. It'd be like I guess lightning bolt comes out from the open sky and strikes you. There's now a big hole in the ship.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And now you're on the Titanic and you're in the room that fills up first.
Exactly. Up to you, buddy. What do you want to do?
I guess going forward, is it like the first? Assuming we don't identify this the next day, is the first roll always going to be neutral, and then the second rolls and the third roll are disadvantage?
Yes.
Or is it all disadvantage going forward?
No, you can retry. So rules is written words like this: a character can attempt a study action, what would be the investigation or arcana action, back in the day, on a specific item they study. If it takes longer than an hour, as long as they fully focus their attempts on it, and they can attempt it normally once a day. And then disadvantage on the following the following contexts. If the parameters around the device changes, the DC may increase or decrease. And yeah, and just adding up that if you're gonna continue rolling post the third try, they're gonna roll me 4 exhaustion levels. That's all.
Well, I will stop here.
Okay.
That's a fair ruling, though.
Because again, as much as players believe cantrips are infinite, back in 2nd edition they were not. So
They weren't even infinite in 3rd edition. It was only in Pathfinder when they started being infinite.
really, I remember in 3rd
Yeah,
edition. Oh no, you're correct. They were a number of spells per table per day. You're correct. Yeah.
Did you roll that way for
On second one, yeah, at will spells came officially for D&D on 4th edition. There was innate spell casting in 3rd edition, which is something that normally was once a day, or sometimes it was at will, mostly for warlocks and for what's that other variant from the cleric? Priest. Priest also had at will spells that were EX that they could do. The only one I remember really for Warlock that is relevant in my mind is Hex and Hag's Eye. Ill Fortune, not Hag's Eye. Ill Fortune. Hag's Eye is an item, actually. But yeah, there is very few things that ever in D&D were unlimited, and I don't like the fact that they simply make cantrips unlimited. So, that's how I roll. But yeah, after 3 hours passes, I guess, the man finally comes back, seem unsatisfied. I won't say frustrated, because it is your character. But do you share anything of what you learned with the group? At least about the general informant?
Oh yeah, I would have told them about what I saw on the way
Cool.
to the item and which direction it's in specifically, just in case we might have gotten twisted up on the way here. The device they hold not too far from here is quite the complicated mechanism. I believe it may be important, but I have yet to determine its possible uses. There is but from what I could see, there is a mage, and she has 2 bodyguards. She wears a helmet that seems to put her in some sort of trance. I do not know if that is due to her own abilities or due to the device, or if it is needed to operate the device. I am unsure.
Can I make an Arcana check based on his description of the device and the fact that I had seen it before the day before?
You did? Oh, I did describe you guys do see the throne, yes. Yeah, you can. I don't believe you can pass, though, so I assume you're using your thing. You can?
I can
Okay.
Guidance. I can
Give it a shot.
Guidance. Because
Give it a
if
shot.
I roll that 20 and yeah. But I just do that because, like, if I can't pass it normally, then you wouldn't, I can't to have you justify me making the roll in the first place. But if the fact I can technically, if I use guidance, means that I can try to make the roll, and then
Fair.
yeah.
It's close.
It's funny. Anyway,
Very fucking
I'll-
close.
Yep, but I will choose to succeed. At least my once per long rest, choose to succeed in the knowledge check.
So, what do you, based on the descriptions, right? It is hard to exactly know what this device in particular is. There's not many stories on the Moonshaes on about it, but there is legends among the Lachey that once upon a time, seafarers came from the stars instead of the open sea. And those seafarers that had ships with the ability to cross the stars in the astral, they were known as spelljammers. The spelljammers was a particular kind of folk in a particular kind of device that had the ability to cross in between the stars and the realms that exist outside the Toro, that from time to time came to this planet either for the exploration of culture or to make trade, or on eventuality that they knew someone in this planet. For whatever reason that it may be, you believe that the device you saw might be the helm, or more specifically as it's known, the spell jamming helm of this device, which is actually would allow the ability of the ship to cross the not only the sea but also the open stars. So this is a
planet.
Evelyn will after you finish the description of the code, Evelyn will very excitedly tell them what she thinks it is.
I'll say to everyone, it's like, huh? You know, that makes. I mean, I don't know why it's not fine, but those things definitely do exist. On the coast, there's a port city, big one, and they come there every once in a while for trade. I think it's one of the few places on this planet they land.
I don't remember that on your backstory, but I will go with what he's saying.
Well, I'm from Waterdeep, and Waterdeep
That's fair.
is not canonically the one place on Terrail, the planet where snakes land.
That's fair, but that's not common knowledge.
Well, you would see them. They come from the sky.
Not really.
Really?
Spell jamming devices, they try to be low key on planets that they know the culture of. When of course
That
that's
is true.
not the
You're right,
case.
you're right,
When of
right.
course
I
that's
would say
not the case. Yes, there is individuals, specifically spell jamming pirates. Commonly Githyanki will go to planets to rage in Waterdeep during the time that I always forgot the name of the wizard that has the dragon staff. Fucking hell. The arch wizard that was counselor to Laurel husband before on that period. Our Soon Blackstaff. So our Soon Blackstaff, when he was open hand of Waterdeep, there was actually an event where a spell jamming vessel of pirates, of Geet pirates, attacked Waterdeep. But that was like 114 years ago. And that was a very isolated thing.
Was that 114 years ago from now, or 114 years ago from the current time?
114 years from the current time period.
Well, also, I would like to point out that I forgot this. You didn't bring it up. You were jogging my memory.
Mhm.
It is technically law by Waterdeep for spell jamming ships to land like
On sea.
50 miles at sea. Yeah, and then drive it. So I forgot about that. Anyway, never mind. I don't know what this is. What
Yep, Yep, we can just pretend that never happened. Okay, but yeah, she will excitedly explain like what she thinks the ship is. She's a little confused about how like when they're in the open sea why they aren't flying, but like for all she knows there could be something wrong with the ship itself and it's not capable of flight currently. Or who knows? But still, like she will tell the wizard that she thinks this is a spelljammer and what the spelljammers are.
Makes it infinitely more dangerous than the ship.
And she's just really excited about it because she just gets excited when talking about academia and other like knowledge.
Nerd.
She is.
A fair nerd indeed.
And that's something you just happen to know.
Well, I read all kinds of things. I've read all kinds of things. My focus of study may not be as focused as yours are is on the arcane, but like I've just read all sorts of things. Also, ever since like we stumbled upon some ruins, I've been like strangely good at this sort of thing.
Just seems odd. I don't imagine books on spelljammers would be frequent around these parts.
Well, here's the thing. It's more of like stories that are told about these things among certain groups of people, and like those can be codified into books, and those can be found if you look at if you know where to look, and yeah, you can find all sorts of things.
Wink.
If you say so.
Although you're just like really suspicious. She's like, oh, this.
And your full name was Evelyn, right?
I told you my name is Evelyn.
And that's it.
Just Evelyn.
Deception roll.
You'll probably notice I get a little.
Sen.
A little
Yes.
You might want to adjust the
Okay,
bottom part
26.
a little bit. Let me send you a
Just the
message.
bottom?
Give him. No.
Because
Give
my
me.
back's showing?
Yeah, and it was not only your back a minute ago. That's why I said it.
There's also my
Yeah.
butt.
Yeah. But, like,
Yeah.
she says just Evelyn as she proceeds to
There you
lie
go.
as easily as she breathed.
Oh, okay.
This is gonna be so funny until it happens.
Yeah.
It's cute.
I have no reason to not trust you.
Full on. Let's go. Where was I?
Fine, you could probably find her slipping at some point in the future.
What do you guys want to do?
Wait for the rat to bring my keys.
That's the plan. You guys are fully on, trusting that the rat will bring you guys the keys and keep his end of the bargain. Is that the plan?
Also,
At least
Also, over
try.
over the table, like I said, I'm waiting for a chance to interact more with Sam's characters.
Cool. Yeah, it will happen soon. Well, the rat will eventually reach to do what it wants to do, so let me do my part of juggling across here.
I will have long rest of the day.
Evelyn will take a short rest while. It's alright if Evelyn takes a short rest
Oh,
while.
100%. No one is gonna disturb you guys, so... Oh yeah, talking about studying, Lewis, if you want to do your booky things, I imagine you can cast light somehow to, give a proper read, so...
I would like to, long rest throughout the day, so at the end of the day, as soon as everyone's sleeping and it's really dark, I can
Mhm.
just summon my guy. I'm gonna look through the keyhole, summon my guy on
Mhm.
the outside of the keyhole,
Mhm.
and then fly up to the ceiling and remain small. They're like the size of a cat anyway, so we're trying to remain small and conspicuous as a flying unicorn.
Okay.
An inconspicuous flying unicorn. Got
In
it.
the darkness.
Would I
Sure.
be-
Fair. What do you say, Lewis?
I was gonna ask if I could do my find familiar thing to. Well, actually, you said the entirety of the ship wasn't out of range, right? Of find familiar.
Yeah, unless you literally go into the crown nest, there is no spot in the ship that you can be out of the range of the sin straight. Why?
Okay. Would I be able to send out the Find Familiar just to do scouting, see maybe where the captain's quarters may be, anything of note?
Sure. You can attempt that.
I will attempt that.
Phenomenal. We will reach there when we reach there. During the night, as I imagine, someone is playing with a bear on the prowl, as the bear is, gutting the fish that was was caught in the morning. It is currently just mauling and munching through, the still flapping fish that was caught in the morning. You see that the man just calm about on and look to the druid and say, "Hey, shark lady, can you get your new cub out of the way?"
Hey, random sailor I've never spoken to before because you're irrelevant. I could.
He looks to you confused.
Hey, Odie, come over here. You want to help me with doing what I've got going on over here, tying knots? I'm sure that's something a bear can learn how to do.
You see that the bear goes with most likely 2 fishes on his mouth towards you, and just,
Good boy.
paws onto the side. And
Good boy. I'm gonna show you how to make a net. We're gonna make a net out of these ropes with like a special knot, so you can be able to eat more fish. You throw this into the water, and you're gonna be able to get like 10 fish instead of 1 fish. It's gonna be great.
it looks to you entirely confused while munching on the fish.
Yeah, it's all right. I'll show you later. Better in like practice rather than talking.
You see that the old pirate lady, so I never described her to you. You see standing at about 5'4", what seems to be an old, bowed pirate lady with what seems to be a singular eye patch over onto the right, carrying what seems to be a smoking pipe, and the traditional, captain's hat crossed frontal onto the head. She has 1 peg leg, no hooks, and apparently was allowed to carry her sword, but not her flintlock pistol, around. She looks to you and say, this thing does not belong to the sea.
I think it's pretty all right. I mean, neither do we. Oh, well, I can, because I can breathe water. Most people can't. So there'd be an argument that says, like, anybody who's born on land can't really be on water, and obviously you don't agree with that because you're here.
We made ships, and we have, well, I wouldn't say we're better, but we're certainly smarter than most beasts that wander forests. That is why we are allowed to live under the Beach Queen's claws on the sea. This creature...
Hey, Odie, you want to show her your new trick? He's not no simple bear. Odie's a genius, and he's gonna get me a lot of money later.
You see that she smokes from the pipe and throws smoke up on board and say, I had a parrot once. He was old and cranky and talked a lot of shit to my men. He got shot. I felt it for quite a few weeks, and I still miss him. If you make a bond with this animal, you'll feel a lot of pain when it dies. The sea is no place for this creature.
I mean, what are you suggesting? That I throw the bear overboard? Because that's never happened, and I'd soon throw you overboard.
I'm suggesting when we arrive on land, find a nearby forest and let him live the life he's meant to be.
Hey, Odie, do you like hanging out with me? Did you like life better, before when your mom got killed by a bunch of maniacs and you didn't really know how to find any food or have any friends? Or do you like it now?
You see that the bear looks at you, and after gulping one of the fish down and finishing the carcass of the second, he goes to you and just put the tongue out and put one of his paws over onto your boot and looks up, with his mouth open.
Yeah, see, he likes me better. I appreciate your input. It wasn't asked for. I'm not going to follow it, but you did say it, so your conscience is clear. And I'm going to give him another fish.
You're far from home. What are you doing here?
You ask a lot of questions.
I do, because you don't seem to be a nice lady and don't have to be working under a fucking asshole.
Well, my bosses would appreciate that observation.
You can tell him. He knows what I think of him. You know how Captain Bluto gained his name.
I'm not saying I was gonna tell him. I'm not saying I would tell. I mean, that's your business. That's your business. I'm saying that my bosses would appreciate you calling them pretty nice, or at least not assholes, because that's what you're assuming. And I would say that most of the Moonshae Isles that don't belong to me or them do think they're assholes. So I think that they would like you. Because you didn't just assume that they were assholes. So that's what I was saying. I wasn't saying I was going to tell on you. I don't really care what you think about your boss. You decided this job. You decided to get on the boat with him. So you're an adult. You make your decisions, and that's your business. I'm sorry. What were you asking me for?
Why are you here? Why work for Captain Bluto?
He's a business partner of my boss's. It's just something I do.
If he is a business partner, I assume you're going to land when Altus ends?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't normally get scurvy and drink salt water. Not really my preferred place of work, but I will do it.
The fellas that are down there, they would change the Moonshaes forever. Your kindred, a long time ago, I had one of you among my care a long time ago. Good boy, young lad. He wanted to see the seas and go away from the tribes up from Oman a long time ago. He got shot and fell in open sea. I was explained to me how your folk live. I always found it interesting. Your rituals, your beliefs in gods that none of the Moonshae know about. I never understood what the runes that you guys carve in everything mean. It's an interesting tongue, but I never understood it.
Different strokes for different folks,
I believe someone like you could have helped them. Like, really help them.
I'm sorry, help who? Like my people? Or someone else?
How long you believe the King of Aman will still live before the North Enders or Alicia Kendrick herself go to Oman to take the island back?
I can't really say I know.
The savages of the North came here for one reason: to take this island over from the folk. And when they are done with that, they will go to Oman. And let's say Alicia Kendrick somehow do what all the other houses did not manage to do, and banish and then take all the North Enders out. The Lachey are next, of course. They made very clear their intention to take the Kendricks down. Now, do you believe your kin will continue neutral in this matter? Because war will reach them. And when it does, I see your people bleeding. Dry.
I suppose that's your opinion. Though we've got a lot of strong allies. I think
You
we could give
do.
people a run for their money.
You do. The lad that was with me told me you are plenty. Among the mountains range, among the shores of the islands.
Yeah.
You could take care of yourselves. And it was not only that, right? He said there was some of you that were bigger than the others. He never told me what his stat is about. But I heard the legends from my captain. So I ask you, are there still islands in that giants in that fucking place? Are they really a thing, like the legends say?
I mean, what does it change about your worldview if there is?
I believe people that come here in peace and just want to leave about their lives don't need to be mistreated. The Kendricks have that view too, the folk have that view too. They widely accept many cultures that came on this place. That is why I like them. They even accepted an old pirate like me. Well, theoretically. My captain bled a lot of them on the years that I worked for her. And I think you are with the wrong folk. Whoever is making you work with Captain Bluto does not deserve your loyalty.
I think you just complimented me. And if you did, I appreciate it. And if you didn't, I'm going to pretend you did anyway, because I got to stay on the ship with you for the next foreseeable future. So thank you.
You see that she smiles and says, the lads down there, they're very easy to impress. You're pretty. I wouldn't say you are pretty as I was when I was younger, but you're a very decent woman. There's some run down in the boxes down there. I believe you know where they are. And if that doesn't work, as you said, you're strong and far taller than any man here. Why don't you help them out?
You mean you want me to help the people down in the brig?
I believe that with payment or no payment, secure or not, Bluto has to die, eventually. May the beach wind take him for all I care. But, I don't believe he will capture the end of his bargain.
What?
He has no reason to. With me, sure. If he puts his hand on me and things there around, he will have trouble from the Pirate Alliance in Luskan. But he doesn't have to really take care of my own. Do you know how Pluto achieved this vessel that you are currently lying upon?
No.
He killed his emerald. I believe that might be a foreign term to you. The admiral is like a captain, but it's like he belongs to a military group of sorts. Big cities, kingdoms, you most likely heard of this before.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really know where they fall, like, in order, but they sound more impressive than a captain. I'm following you.
An admiral is a captain of sorts. He killed his captain and stole his boat.
But it's kind of the pirate way, isn't it? Like, take what you can keep, you know?
If it's done with honor. He killed him during the night while he was sleeping.
Oh.
Bluto is a fucking coward. I don't have enough to face him. But you and the folks down there do.
Yes. Do it.
Like I said, the folk down there will change the Moonshaes forever. And it may come to terms on to change the future of your people as well. They really want to be just the remnants of an old legend that was in the Moonshaes some 400 years ago. Or do you want to make a name for your kind?
It would be nice to have some options. So okay, just so I understand,
Mm-hmm.
is this Captain What's Her Face
Captain
that
Poppy.
parlayed her?
Yeah.
Captain Poppy. Okay.
Yep.
So since we're talking mutiny here, very
Mm-hmm.
sexy. I have a question for you. If hypothetically, uh, a a a a person by the name of Laura and
Mhm.
her tiger Toby
Mm-hmm.
were to go and help, some people that maybe couldn't help themselves,
Mm-hmm.
but you believe in these people, are you gonna help with that effort? Or are you just going to like watch and pretend that you don't know what's going on? Because I hear your call to action. I find it moving, I'll admit, but I'm gonna be pretty pissed at you if I come up here and I gotta also deal with you and your people on top of everybody else. Like I might throw you overboard and not go get you. So I'm trying to figure out like where you at on that.
You want me to give you a fight? I'll gladly give you a fight. I don't have much more on me anyway. I live the good life.
I mean, I'm just asking, like, if someone if
Mm-hmm.
someone were
Mm-hmm.
to, agree, are you gonna help them, or are you gonna, try to save your own neck and fight on the other side, pretending like you don't really know what's going on? Are you better than Bluto? Are you a coward and just going to, pretend you don't know what's going on and fight for him? I guess is what I'm asking.
I would never raise a sword for a coward like him.
Okay. I don't know any better to know whether you're lying or not. So I'm just gonna have to, I'm kind of reckless. That's kind of what I'm known for. So I guess I'm gonna take a chance on you. I like gambling. And
What?
You just triggered a
Look, that's
player for a moment.
hello?
It's the wind. It's the wind.
Oh, sorry. That was the player. Sorry, my heart skipped a beat.
Yeah. Proceeding on the scene.
Hey Odie, cause I'm not gonna stop. Okay, first of all, lady, I like you so far. Could change. We'll see. But I gotta ask my buddy here if he's up for it because, like, I'm not like he's his own person. So Odie, I'm gonna say this in bear. What you think about a little bit of fun and maybe freeing the people who murdered your mother?
He looks to you and
I mean, it's not really the way that I should tell that. Apparently, they're very special people, despite their misgivings to you personally. I think that there is room for mutual ground to be met, but I don't want you to feel like you have to do something that you don't agree with. If you just kind of want to go and hide during this, and then I'll give you like a big roar when it's ready, like when it's safe, I can do that. But I just want to ask, where you are at in this. Do you want to beat some shit up, get some aggression out, really let your bear out, go berserk? Or do you just kind of want to run and hide and then I'll call you out whenever it's safe? I mean, you're not going to be fighting. Let me be clear about that. You're not going to be fighting. You don't do that, you baby. Just asking what you want to do. You chiss on from the side.
Sure, works.
Oh boy.
All right, Odie. Now remember, don't put yourself in any danger. But if you want to be like a lookout or something, and you want to like roar or something whenever I need to like duck, that'd be helpful. But if anybody comes near you, just run away from them. And if you need to, you go and hide. Okay, I'll come find you.
Yeah, the bear nods and looks through and just sit on his ass and look up to the stars. And do you know the howling that the bears do that I certainly cannot do?
No. Yeah.
That's
I
in.
know, buddy. Your mom died. It's rough, but you got a new mom now. And if you want, I'll get you a little teddy bear. When we make some of our first money, I'll go get you a big old stuffy that you can sleep with, and that can be your new friend. Anyway, we'll talk about this later. These are minor details. We'll get them hammered out later. But I appreciate you. You're my best mate. You're the best person I ever met in my life, and I love you to death. So stay safe. And don't mind me going down below. If you hear any concerning
Noises.
sounds, just just pretend you didn't hear him. Okay, just get away from him.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean, I'll stay out place, and since I had to improvise, since I did not thought you guys would actually continue the mission. We go on to the familiars. So the familiars, in case since Kyle said his would be first, we go to you first, Kyle. You summon your familiar on the outside. The guards are there, chilling, just with a bottle of rum and sharing up some sips. It is, let's say, late in the night, about 11 past. What do you want to do?
On the outside. I would wait till everyone's going to sleep to summon.
So, post 1, 2 in the morning. Okay. Realistically, man, you like... okay, so I know they are not soldiers, but there will always be people on watch, right? There is no ever moment that will not be anyone watching you guys. Because there may be times when, they are down, they're talking, they're distracted. There's no time there's not going to be watch. It's 60 over more people in the boat.
I'm waiting for the place where a majority of the people are asleep. So
Yeah.
a little to no commotion of socializing.
Mhm.
And it's just like the bare minimum watch. I want them to steal the keys from that guy.
Okay. Well, you never waited, so let's see if the rat succeeds. Okay. Yeah.
Maybe I never waited.
You never waited for him to return. Do you think the rat is gonna just do it in a fucking day? It's not. So, yeah, I mean, you go there, you perceive that you go in between each of the pirates. The familiar goes to the exterior, it's walking or flapping its wings, however you prefer.
Well, what are you talking about? My familiar is not doing anything.
Did you
I
not
don't
summon the familiar on the outside?
I don't have a familiar. I have a beast companion.
Beast companion, there you go. My bad for the pronunciation. The beast companion on the
I just can't,
outside, did you not summon it?
I did summon it, but I can't control it or mentally or see through its eyes or anything like that.
Don't you, as a bonus action, command it to do stuff? How the connection works then?
Yeah, but I have to verbally do that.
Then what is your order?
And
It's summoned on the exterior. What it does then?
I thought the rat would be getting the keys tonight. If not, then I guess it's just gonna wait.
Because we were gonna wait it out. Because we were gonna wait until we had an opportunity for hopefully find out if things were more rowdy and stuff like that.
It's night.
Oh, you guys did
Post
say
11, there is early little activity on the ship for sure. But then what?
I asked the rat to get the thing today. It's not getting the thing today, then I don't care about it. We can just break out.
Okay.
I looked at Evelyn. I'm just like, are we good? The rat doesn't seem to be coming back.
We're gonna keep waiting. We're waiting until we think that a lot of the crew is occupied with something because, again, you saw how the crew on Poppy's ship was. With a ship this big, if they were to start doing something like that, it would definitely lead to a very distracted, very hindered crew.
So you're just waiting to think that at some point, hopefully randomly, they'll all be just distracted.
There's you
It's
also
possible they try to set upon another boat as well. If they set upon
Again.
another boat, that would present a helicopter.
You guys have been a far lot luckier in your lives than mine. I do not expect the tides to just turn to my favor. You're just waiting for the super awesome thing to happen to make sure that everything goes well.
That's what they do. That's how they make their money.
I understand, but we're
That's
now
literally what they
prisoners
do.
of them.
It's like me betting on you going on a
And-
hunt when we make it to
and you-
land.
and
That's
and
what
you're
I'm
at
betting on.
and you're acting as if people of an unruly sort, after getting a sizable haul, won't at some point want to indulge in parts of said haul. We're not talking about highly disciplined soldiers here.
Yeah, that's why I said bottle of run, post 11 tonight. They most likely are playing games in the floor. I'm not saying they're doing their duty right, 100%, but there always is people watching you guys. That is certain. There is no, everybody in the ship sleeping part. Especially because on a vessel this large, the wind by itself doesn't carry it. There has always to be rowers each 12-hour shifts. There is no galley in history that I know that is larger than 60 feet wide that can simply be pulled by the wind. Not to my
It's
knowledge.
not pulled by the wind. Spelljammers just go. It's
I know.
magic.
I agree with you. Does the spell jamming part work though? You don't know that.
All right. My character does not believe that we're gonna have any better random opportunities, right? And it's
And-
not about
Yeah,
the
fair.
probability of what
And
they
all-
will do. It's just that it's just like waiting for an opportunity. It's just not something that they that's not the way that they think. They create opportunities.
Well, yes,
Sure.
but also if you just do it within, if you act now, then at the very chance, then like this could go needlessly much worse than if we just wait a little longer and see what happens. We have plenty of time.
13 days down counting. Yep. You guys rest the day, so 12.
You're a huntsman by trade. Surely patience is something that you can understand fully.
Yes. But patience for a hunt is different than patience for prey that's already been captured.
Fair. Anyhow, Kyle, if you can decide what the familiar is doing, I'm going to go to Lewis first. Lewis, you summon your familiar on the outside. What do you want to do?
I would like to, first head back to the device.
Okay. You go all the way across. You perceive that the two guards that are in the corridor, they are playing cards, betting some copper that they have, and drinking rum. The one on the left is completely dastardly drunk. The one on the right is halfway there. There is no one about 10 right now into the cargo hold. You perceive it as you pass onto the floor above. About let's say there's about 30 hammocks. About 16 of them are filled. You see about 12 men currently rowing, and they're on the floor above. You see that the spell jamming device has no one seated on it. But you do see one thing that is interesting to you. On the watching the view to post the counter on the outside is Captain Bluto. You perceive he is watching the open sea, and he seems to be carrying what seems to be a small I forget what the translation for it is in.
Spyglass?
No. The thing, the necklace with the picture of people on it.
A locket.
A locket. There you go. Thank you. He has a locket on his left hand. Sorry, that he's looking at, and his hand is his right hand is kind of caressing whatever the photo is.
Would I be able to see the photo?
No. Unless you jump on his shoulder, no.
If I got on the ceiling, would I? Like,
No.
like hold this up to its fucking eye?
It's a peep show locket. He's using the light of the moon to illuminate the titties that he's staring at.
Exactly. He's looking at the titties. That's why.
If I go on the ceiling, can I? No.
Imagine the following situation, Liz. The locket is about this size. You have a fucking fat thumb on top of it like this. You are not gonna see it. That's all I have to say to you.
Okay. What if I went to the ceiling and had it lower itself via a string of web?
Stealth roll. Stealth roll.
Alright, roll. Do I just go to the normal?
On the spider, yeah. I believe it's a +3 if I'm not mistaken. +3 or +5.
I can look. Check.
Let me see.
How venomous is the spider? We just end it.
3d6 ward of damage if it bites, but +4 to hit. Like
How about the cat?
Familiars can't attack.
familiar
Yeah,
can't attack on 2024 rules.
They can?
Cannot. 2024 rules cannot.
It has a +4 to stealth.
Yeah, so roll that.
D20 +4. Not
Yeah.
terrible.
You see that he does not notice you, and you make your approach, and you see a very fat, large, purple gift woman that apparently is in the locket. That's it. Very big lady, BBW one.
Ugly.
Oh my god! Bro.
She got that ass, man. That bog ass.
I'm pretty sure depending on the culture, I'm sure like if they viewed size as a
Hippo
sign
woman.
of fertility, I'm sure that they would be.
That's actually a thing in Africa. There is, I believe,
Yeah, it is.
two Indian tribes in Africa where the largest and the ugliest the man, the more fertile he has and the more right woman he has. It's so fucking insane.
Alright, I posted in memes and react exactly to that.
Oh God.
You passed that information to me. I'm gonna start talking shit about his girl.
Dude, aren't they literally anthropomorphized hippo people?
They are literally anthropomorphized by
There you go.
people.
Yeah, there you go. This is exactly. There you go. I posted the exact meme.
So
That's
you have the
exactly
information,
what I
Luis. Congratulations. I did not fucking shot you to oblivion. What do you want to do?
It's this information on this hippo lady. I have no clue who it is.
Exactly. I'm not even sure why you wanted it in the first place.
How was I supposed to know it was going to be a hippo lady? It could have been someone else.
Yes, it would be
was the
Captain Poppy there. Imagine the sexiness of the old lady in her almost 70 years old, bowed, scrutiny. Imagine what lies down there for him to bow.
Maybe Archibald had a secret admirer. I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Could be
Maybe-
Archibald.
maybe
You
he has
know
a
what?
lock with
I ain't gonna actually make that canon.
I was gonna make a joke that maybe the locket is just a picture of himself.
It's a picture of himself cross-dressed.
deceased.
I didn't say that. I guess since he seems to be distracted, and I'm stealthy
does.
enough. I would like to get some more information on this device via identify.
Identify?
Yes.
Oh, you want to
You're identifying
identify?
the locket?
Okay, the item. No, you want to identify the spell jamming
Oh.
helm. Yeah. I mean, you touch it, and the item is not magical. There you go.
Okay. So the spell jamming helm is non-magical, and it was described to me as a magical device, right?
Exactly.
So it doesn't even work. Supposedly.
Supposedly, or can be wired against divination. They do have a mage, so.
If it were Alright, well, I suppose I'll keep going, checking out the place. Well, the
You
rest of the
ascend up. I will describe pretty much everything you saw. So
ship. Yeah.
you ascend up. You sit in the prow. There's about a dozen men. 2 of them in the sails. 1 in the crow's nest just above. You perceive that Captain. The captain's second hand, yeah, Captain Poppy as well. They all seem to be in the prow doing something. Some of them, are smoking, some of them are drinking. There is a guy that is throwing nets to see what he can catch on during the night. There's 2 others in the front, close to the plank area, where they are playing around the knife game,
5-finger fillet?
5-finger fillet, yeah. And that's it. That's the general outline. So, Awaken, there's about 20-something people in the boat. Awaken.
Would I be able to find the captain's quarters?
You would, yeah. Do you attempt to enter across the captain's quarters? Through a keyhole or beneath the door?
Well, what other corridors are there before I go?
In the upper row of the boat, in the prow, none. It's literally the middle, the trapdoor, the upper line, and then where the helm stays. That's it.
Okay. I'll check out. I'll try and go through the Go check out the captain's quarters. I imagine if I didn't see it coming up here and it wasn't described in any, there's no other corridor location up deck other than the captain's quarters. It must
Say
be
up
there.
deck or up dog?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm coming and going between the Wednesday text channel. It's so funny. But yes, back to the captain's cabin. Do you try to enter it?
Yeah.
Okay, phenomenal. Keyhole or trapdoor? Or beneath the door, sorry. Not trapdoor, beneath the door.
I didn't know there was a trapdoor.
Yeah, no trapdoor, my bad. Keyhole or beneath the door?
Beneath the door.
Beneath the door, phenomenal. Dexterity saving throw, DC 16.
Oh,
Let's see what spider do. Dexterity.
Plus 2 or
Yeah,
plus 3, if I'm not mistaken.
It's plus 2. Yeah, they have 1 HP, so if it damages it, they die.
Yep.
Unless it's a saber suck.
You can check. Let me see the trap. Give me a moment. Relationship Captain Blue to encounter. Captain's Booty Trap. I like the name of the trap.
Booty trap?
Booty trap.
I've succumbed to one of those
I remember when familiars had evasion.
Yeah. It does. So attempt to roll.
Yeah. DC. I don't know what the DC is. But
16.
20,
I did say it.
No.
Nope.
9.
You sit there, you
Ooh.
pass beneath the drawer, and everybody awakens up as they hear the sound of a very large blast of gunpowder coming beneath the door. Bah! Your familiar is out.
They have no way to know that was me. So.
True.
Out of curiosity, and
That's one hell of a bug zapper.
I'm not looking for any sort of reversal in any of this, but if it's an arcane trap, I can see it hitting a spider. But if this is like a mechanical trap, and
Mhm.
we're talking about something that weighs like a fragment of a gram, I don't know if that would trigger like a mechanical trap.
That's fair.
Could be a tripwire.
Non-magical. But even
a
still,
tripwire.
spider-
A spider wouldn't trigger.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
a spider, there's no way a spider would trigger tripwire. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Unless it's one of them bird hunter spiders from Australia.
Yeah, yeah, but you're talking about just a
I think in that case, I wouldn't be able to fit under the door.
That's
Just-
true.
You what? Say again?
I was saying that if I'm a huge fucking spider, I wouldn't be able to fit under the door. If I was like one of
And I
those
think you
bird
might have
catching
been-
ones.
if
Through
a
the
bird
keyhole
catches
for sure,
spider-
because they are invertebrate, but beneath the door, I wouldn't say so.
Also, I
The
think
keyhole,
somebody
like
would've heard
a
you out.
hole, the keyhole of all doors are about this size, at least in Europe. A medium-sized spider, like a palm-sized spider, since they are invertebrate, could fit through that. Yeah, but beneath the door, for sure, no.
Are we
So
ruling that the
was
trap
it a
doesn't
counter
trigger,
trap?
or
The trap does trigger. Boom.
Magical.
It's still so funny because that means just implies that if any bugs go under it or any mice.
No,
go under it,
literally.
well,
that's a very
This
funny
must have
thought.
happened before.
Yeah. Let's see what they do. They're gonna. I mean, did we hear it down below deck?
Oh yeah, you guys hear a lot of footing and going and running around in between the area. You hear one of the pirates drop their scimitar and say, "Gotcha, you rascal!" and goes back to the floor sleeping. And that's it. Oh yeah, 100%. You guys can expect that.
I have been disguising myself as a warrior as I gave them a long sword and I am wearing armor.
Yep, that's fair.
So they have no reason to suspect me as a
Hold up,
wizard.
you're wearing armor? Like actual armor?
Yeah,
Which armor?
You took our
half.
Half? Phenomenal.
Damn.
If I'm not mistaken, I do have to check, but it's all attack rolls and all skill checks at disadvantage, isn't it?
I have proficiency.
You have proficiency in medium armor. Okay.
Hey, you
Well.
took one level artificer apparently. I think.
Okay.
That's right.
Phenomenal. Good one. Always power gaming, Lewis. That's why I'm proud of you.
This is my
Look,
first
this
one.
player just moved up to first up kill list.
Anyhow, that's what you guys get. What's next? No one is coming apparently in a few hours, so you guys hear the loud explosion. What happens now?
What's the timing of mine and Captain Poppy's conversation?
Oh, a few hours ago. You can just go down at any point. He suggested a static. You can try something else, of course.
Yeah, I'd like to go downstairs. I'd like
Go
to,
for it.
you know.
All yours.
As I'm walking around,
Mm-hmm.
do I know where like the things were stored?
Like their
Like, do I know which
stuff.
closet? Yeah.
I mean, the
You
most
would've grabbed it,
likely, yeah, most likely the captain would say to you to store along the rest of the things in the storage house. So you would know where in the storage house down below it would be. A trunk, a
Okay.
box, whatever they are.
Okay.
And
And
my
relative.
fucking horse?
Nah, I threw them overboard. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Most likely, Captain Pluto would actually recommend. I wouldn't say by day 2, but maybe by tomorrow morning, that the horse becomes barbecue. Very likely.
That horse? No. We're gotta escape right now. We're killing everybody.
How far would you say that the from whatever this thing that's keeping the stuff that I took from them? How far is that from the brig?
Some 20 feet.
20 feet? That's not bad.
Yep.
Do I have to pass? Like, is it through like a little corridor, like in the back of the
Once you
ship?
descend down to reach it, you would have to go through a lot of cargo, most likely move a few boxes. And then there is one drunkard sleeping man in there, and another one that is half drunk on his ass, looking up, look sideways, doing that sort of shit. And those are the two that were supposed to be keeping watch of the prisoners. That's basically the scene you would have.
I'm getting a
Okay.
good description. This is the night we escape.
Okay. So, and the animals, where were they at? Are they just randomly hanging out, like in the cargo hold?
Yeah, they
somewhere?
would most likely be where the animals are kept, which is in the front of the lower end of the prow, so all the way to the bottom. And in the front, normally live cargo and dry cargo are separate. So you would have to take a corridor, and there is basically an improvised pen shed with all the animals together. It would be the horse, the mastiff, 4 pigs, and so on.
It's not a mastiff.
God damn, we're sailing on Noah's Ark.
Yeah, it would be pretty smelly there too. Imagine a horse,
Yeah,
a dog, and 4 fucking pigs all together, shitting on the same place on a voyage through a boat for 30 days. Would be a very nice smell.
On my job. Okay. So essentially, like that, just so I'm understanding correctly, the
On the
animals are
opposite
located
direction
on the
of
opposite
the
side
yard.
of the ship.
Yeah, in relation to them.
Okay.
They're all the way in the back. The animals is all the way in the front.
Okay.
So, considering the ship has
then
anywhere between 60 to 80 feet in length, would it be about 2 turns to reach the animals?
Okay.
If I want to super fucked up, I will whisper to my companion to go toward my animals. Not really do anything, but just be over there.
Okay. As you're there looking over through your stuff and doing your things, you see that the pirate like helps. Ah! What is this? A flying horse! I drank too much. He drinks the rest of the run. And yeah, you see what seems to be a small flying Pegasus. I guess either walking or flying across the cargo hold to the other side towards your direction, just passing by casually.
Yeah. And I imagine since I'm walking down here and it's not that big of a ship. I heard the guy say flying Pegasus. My space shall drop. I'm gonna walk over to the guys and I'm gonna kick, not like hard, but I'm gonna kick the one who's unconscious, like in the shoe, to like wake him up. I was like, hey, it sounds and looks like it's my turn, my shift. I'll take this one. Y'all catch up on some sleep.
Persuasion roll.
Oh fuck. This is where it gets interesting. Like, I have a perfume of bewitching, don't I? No, of course I don't.
Let's see it.
Are you sure it's persuasion? Are you sure it's not like athletics?
No!
What about survival?
I mean, the only could be deception. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, deception makes more sense.
That's not any better. Okay. Can I have advantage because I'm part of the crew, part of the ship,
And they're drunk as hell.
and they're drunk? And they're seeing shit?
Sure, you can.
You're my
For the
favorite.
purpose of going for it.
Use
Okay.
guidance. Of course I'll use guidance. I'm gonna need all the help I can get.
Oh, my pizza
I'm
arrived.
so persuasive. I'm so
Ah.
persuasive.
Let's go to the wall.
21, you got it. Yeah, you get it. They go up. You guys can roleplay a little bit if you wish. I need to get my pizza. Take 10. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
All right. Now it's time to hatch a plan. Oh, cool. He has a little break time from
Oh, nice.
Cute.
If we want to rely on stealth at all, you guys are going to want to put me in the bag of holding.
I
don't know how I'm
much.
supposed to stealthily do anything.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to like make use of the design of the ship and make use of the fact that most of these people are likely cowards or drunk as hell.
Or you use your silver tongue, hand over the bag of holding to the captain if you get caught, me inside, and tell him to open it inside out for a special surprise. Ah! Like Lance.
It's a dick in a bag.
It's a giant dick in a box as I come out with a lance. It's a giant dick in a box.
Oh my god.
How about these scurvy dog?
This isn't what I ordered.
This is a real hard to
But I mean, odds are we're gonna have to just make use of like the terrain to try and limit how many people can get us at once, and then just
Shit.
do our best
What
to
is
get the
the-
captain.
What is the biggest sea creature I can turn into right now? Probably a shark.
Yeah. Whale
Dolphin.
Yeah.
All right.
Like an orca.
I'm gonna grab a snack real quick. I'll be right back.
A giant crab. Oh, it's still only medium. I could be a giant goat. It's not gonna help us. A giant octopus that's large. I'll grab all of you with each tentacle. It's fine. Giant seahorse. This is a dinosaur? It sounds... Oh. It sounds like a dinosaur, which is not what I want, but... Alright, what else do I got? Oh. Knucklehead trout. That's small. It's not helpful.
If there's a creature that you could turn into that has siege damage, that would be
That has what?
like siege damage, like bonus damage to objects.
Oh, yeah, I don't know about that.
That would be insane.
Be a seal? The giant octopus is looking the most promising. It is the most promising. Unless there's a venomous snake. Nope, that's tiny. Never mind.
Also, guys, I'm going to tell you the likelihood that
Oh, walrus!
the likelihood I abandon Kelrick as a character is getting higher and higher.
What's that?
I want to play the pugilist so fucking bad.
You get bored of your PC so quickly.
What? No, I just get excited about a backup. I don't get bored of my PCs. I loved Delrin. It was fucking awesome.
I know you love Delrin. You love him so much. You remade him in this.
He's kind of similar. Different god though, different color.
Oh yeah, Schmellerin.
What, you don't want the fucking Irish accent, like, strength boxer to come in? Come on.
I mean, that would be fun. The last time you tried an Irish accent, it was actually really hilarious.
Yeah, I forget to do it sometimes.
I'm back with a snack, so I'm likely gonna mute myself for a bit.
Okay.
And probably turn off my camera because nobody needs to see me eating. No one needs to see me stuff in my face.
What the hell is a roctopus?
Wait, what? Is that a creature you can transform into?
giant rocktopus.
There's a guy I play poker with who has like a 3D printed octopus with like tentacles that are like that'll move, but instead of an octopus head, it's Dwayne the Rock Johnson's head, and that's called the Rock.
I hate it.
It's amazing. And at work we have the same exact thing, but instead of the rock, it's a phallic object, and that's called the coctopus.
Of course it is.
And nobody talks about it, but the game is if it ends up in your locker, you just put it in somebody else's locker.
Oh, apparently it's listed wrong in D&D Beyond, and it's supposed to be the Out of the Abyss giant octopus.
Oh, I can make so much. Play a little.
Okay.
Or for it to just get to. Excuse me. Oh, I see. So the difference is that the rocktopus has advantage on stealth because it has camouflage, and the octopus has water breathing. Ah. You have 2 wild shapes, right?
Yes. Be a walrus? Although I feel like I'd be really slow as a walrus. All right, so the backup, like the Hail Mary is, well, I guess we'll get to this whenever we talk. Never mind. Now I'm your god.
You're circled in there, right?
Yep. 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 I'm an animal.
Favorite in order is stars, moon, and then spores.
Spores is fun. I had a PC outline that was like a fairy who was the Circle of Spores druid, and she considered herself a witch doctor.
Oh, that's good.
Are you still peeking on me? No. Are you eating? Yes, you have stuff hanging out of your mouth.
Delicious.
Tori is a total helicopter parent with this tortoise. They asked me like 5 different times last night. We got to the tortoise last night, and it was, "Hey, can you help me lift the lid up? I need to help him get on his food. Hey, can you lift it up? I need to get him into his water." I'm like, nope, he needs to figure it out on his own, and he will. He's so close. Just let him do it. You think he's okay? Yeah, I think he's fine. Oh, guess what, Tex?
What
You're about to be really jealous, and I'm not sorry.
Yes, you are.
I'm not. I just confirmed with my friend today that she's gonna score Tori and I free passes to Phoenix Fan Fusion, and guess whose entire cast is going to be there this year?
Critical Role.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm doing? Not next weekend, but the weekend after.
No.
I agreed to volunteer at the Level Up Expo in Las Vegas
Oh.
with VIP all access passes, and Critical Role's going to be there as well.
Oh yeah. Well, she works. So one of her side jobs is that she's like a celebrity assistant for conventions. So I'm hoping that she becomes one of the celebrity assistants for them. She doesn't get to choose, but
Yeah.
if she does, then I'm gonna be like, "Give me an autograph, please."
If you could only have one autograph from one member, who would you choose?
Ashley Johnson.
What? Well, Ashley?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Ashley is one of the most beautiful women
Not for the Critical Role reason, but for the Last of Us Part 2 reason.
Last of Us, Blood Spot, all of that's great.
And then she'll love my tattoo. And then she'll be like, "You're so cool. Come meet the rest of the cast." And I'll be like, "Yes!" And then I don't have to make a choice anymore.
It's true. It's very true.
My friend got me, she was the assistant for Laura Prepon. Do you know who that is? She was Donna on that 70s show, and Alex Boz on Orange is the New Black.
I've seen Orange.
She,
I got it on this.
yeah.
Yeah.
So one year for Halloween, I was her character, and I have a picture of it. And I made a picture, I printed off a picture that was a side-by-side of her character that I used to inspire my Halloween costume. And then my friend took my picture to the convention, and she was like, "Hey, my friend wanted to know if you would sign her," because her autographs are expensive. Like, you have to pay for them.
Yeah.
And she was like, "My friend dressed up as you, and she wanted to see, like, while I was here, if she could get your autograph." And she saw the picture, and she goes, "Yeah." And not only did she autograph it, but she wrote on the picture, "Sam, I would love for you to be my prison wife, Alex Voss." And I was like, "Oh." And I showed it to Tori, and they're like, "Did I just lose you to fucking Laura Prepon?" And I'm like, "Maybe." She didn't give me her number, though.
Yeah. Disappointing.
Let me check the stream, Chris.
Oh. Just so you guys know, for the break thing, hit the button your back when you're ready. That was new to me, but I think it's cool.
My food will be here in 20 minutes. Just be quiet.
Wow.
You're not
That's
playing through
almost
sessions
by
today?
the time we're done.
Yeah, but I'll grab it and just be quiet.
Oh, I was muted. You're not playing through sessions today?
You were. What? It's noon to 3, isn't it?
Yeah. But
But,
he said his people is gonna arrive soon, so I'm not sure.
oh no, his food.
Oh.
His food.
Yeah, so I'll just be grabbing it and coming right back.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Oh, Tex, look at your Discord message from me.
I see it, yeah.
Okay.
I got you.
Okay.
So excited. Lewis hasn't hit back yet.
That's fine.
Lewis probably pooping.
Lewis, you pooping?
Or it could be arranging marriage matrimonials from this Hippo NPC to Archibald. One of my players on Wednesday.
Oh, probably.
Lewis, I think it's pooping.
I
Maybe
mean,
it's because we're not calling him by his actual name.
a man sometimes has to poop, you know?
And you know, I love that for him.
You know, one thing that I am impressed by, there's this app, this food app. I don't know where they get food from. And when there's like soccer games or, you know, any big Brazilian events or holidays, they do like some crazy prices. I'll tell you guys a few things. Full size 8 slices Pizza Hut, $1.
There you go.
Wow.
McDonald's, $8. Feijoada, which is basically beans, rice, sausages, and vegetables, $4. And I ordered, I was one of the ones that got the promotion. 2 pizzas, $7
Damn.
from a local pizzeria.
Pizzas here is like $45, if not more.
I shop the deals. Like some days is a cheat day for my diet. I shop the deals. So I gotta buy one get one on cashew, spicy ramen.
Nice.
The whole thing cost me $16.
Did you know the best slam in the world outside of Japan is in Brazil? It's a house from a family that has been here. Opened during the immigration that the Japanese made here in 81. 81. I went to the place. And it's like, it's not expensive. I was very surprised that it was actually not expensive. $11, you get a bao with 600 ml of ramen. And it is different from everything I ever tried. And their oden is also very good. The other variant of soup noodles that they have. The yakiniku oden is just phenomenal.
We live
Okay.
in like an area where there's a big Asian market district, and Tori's obsessed with the Korean fried barbecue place that's literally 1 block south of us.
You going to H Mart or Lily's?
No, it's a ranch market. Yeah, so like Dobson and Chandler Boulevard.
Back on. Apparently Lewis is back. We can now ask him. Lewis, were you pooping?
Yep.
He was. No, didn't deny on the first phrase, so yeah, he was. Alright.
He said,
Proceeding, fellas. Proceeding.
So I come over
The
to
guys, get the fuck away. It's all yours.
So I'm gonna lean up against the wall, right outside of like the wooden door, and I'm just gonna stay like through the door. You're a captain lady. Really seems to think highly of you, Paul. Not really sure why.
Oh, Captain Poppy?
Yeah, that one. The nosy one.
I mean, can you really say that you are at the seas without really being a nosy person?
I mean, I don't really find myself to be nosy. Don't really walk up to strangers and ask them what their life purpose is. Or whether
Yeah,
they want
even-
to save their entire species.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that is pretty nosy.
So despite what y'all did to Odie's mum, which is still fucked up, right? Not gonna say, that you're absolved of that. She seems to have maybe convinced me to help you out of the situation that you got yourselves into. But I don't really know who you are. So I'd kind of like to hear what you think of yourself and kind of measure it against what she said.
Does anybody care if Evelyn goes first? Okay.
You're kind of used to introducing me at this point.
Yeah, but you two have already met.
Yeah,
Shark girl.
Evelyn is going to, peek through the keyhole real quick and just go, 1 second, introductions are generally best in person. And she's going to Misty step to the other side of the door.
Well, you know what it would would be really funny if her butt was in front of the keyhole.
I did say to the side of the door, but thankfully.
Yeah.
But Evelyn you'll see the young woman appear in a small, almost mist, coming out of mist almost, as if she's stepping out of the fog. She says, "I'm Evelyn, nice to meet you."
I'm confused. You could get yourself out the whole time.
I could get myself out the whole time. Wouldn't want to leave my friend.
Okay. Alright. That's kind of nice of you. pleased to meet you. And she's gonna hold like her hand out, which is still covered in like the big gauntlet.
Evelyn will like look at the gauntlet curiously, but then she'll take it despite how small she is in comparison. She'll take the gauntlet and shake and give your hand a shake while looking up at you, and she's like, I've never quite seen a woman as large as you. You look quite good.
Thanks. I get that the tall part, not necessarily the good looking part. I get the tall part a lot.
But
So what are y'all? What are you about? What were you doing out on the water? What are you trying to do? Try to get to?
well, something of like, how much do you know of prophecy?
A what? Like a story? Like I know, like one day giant kind will be great again. I mean, we're pretty great now, but like,
That's
I
what the
mean, in
people from
terms of
believe.
like society.
Well,
Getting another
Sure.
slice. Be right back.
given a more direct and immediate prophecy that we're trying our best to work towards. And we were heading to a destination to look into a part of it. Although upon meeting your captain, well, your current boss, we found that the weapon he carries is likely also part of the prophecy. So,
I mean, it's pretty vague. I don't really know
I can,
what to
I,
make
I
of
can,
that.
I mean, you can read it if you want. I have it written down.
And this is a prophecy. This is like,
It's, like I said, it's maybe best to see for yourself. And she'll just reach into her bag and she'll pull out the written version and she'll hold it out to her.
okay, let me just pull that out. I see the future for who's in the aisles. So much depends on so few. Laid before you 4 different trials, each important, trifling hitherto. This is Shakespeare. I can't read this. Daughter of the mountains. Hey, that might be me. Wielder of flames. That's not me. Her own prophecy to see. Without you, there's little hope to claim the wisdom of the fair height peaks. I, the goblin keeper of wrath, its power grows with every dawn. Poultry and stature chant his no path. Who could they become its pawn? Whitwolf's power was not in dispute. His mighty spells but the sword. Twofold child marks your pursuit of blood Varro's legendary force. Who the fuck came up with these names? Wanderer of worlds, banished from the stars, fly swiftly if he finds you first. Select his weapon, alien from Mars, real and deadly against the accursed. So you think that Captain What's His Nuts is this Wanderer of Worlds?
Mm-hmm.
And
I
what
mean,
exactly? What is this prophecy prophesizing? I'm not really like it's not saying the so what for me. It's just saying these things will happen, but it does. I mean,
we've already done 2 of them. Like
we've already.
the daughter of the mountain, we've met with her and we've helped her find her prophecy. We found the we found the thing from the second part of the prophecy as well.
What thing?
You
The
actually
spell
have
book
that.
or the
Wasn't the whole stone from part of the prophecy?
Yeah, and just saying, you actually have that to prove that a point of argument there.
And she will pull out the dark stone.
You perceive ahead of you what seems to be a stone that looks a sort of a dark green that seems to be carved in with runes in some sort of language you don't understand. You perceive that the
do I
markings...
recognize the runes?
No, they're not giants.
Oh,
You perceive that the rune seems to be carved in some sort of fashion that does remember giant runic magic, though. They're just not written in giant. And you perceive that this stone looks odd to you. It remembers, in some ways, a face of a goblinoid or goblinoid-like kind creature, but it's not shaped to remember a face per se. So it's like maybe exterior expression you have. You're not sure. If you touch it, let me know.
So it's a ring, and the stone on it looks like it might be like a goblin's eye, but it's not a recognizable goblin's eye or face.
No.
Okay. It's an interesting ring. Can't say that it's my taste. But it does have some interesting magic-y stuff with it.
Mm-hmm. It was affecting the minds of some goblins who were in proximity to it.
Yeah, that tracks. They're not really the brightest. Okay. So again, I'm gonna ask you. You're showing me that you're doing these things. Okay, got that. What is the prophecy saying? Like when these things happen, this will happen. Or you're
I
collecting these things on a scavenger
I
hunt for
I
what?
think what's going to happen. I think it's more about that something is happening and we need to prepare for when it does. At least that's
Okay,
what
what's happening?
that's what we're trying to piece together. We know that this is connected to the Beast Lord, at least from what we were able to be told.
History roll, son.
Does that ring any bells for me? Oh, okay. I was like, the who?
I
Oh,
have
this is gonna be
history.
great.
I have history also, so
This is gonna be
Oh,
great.
nope. No idea what that is.
I don't know who that is.
we were explained who the Beast Lord was, I believe,
Yep.
right?
Malagar, Lord of all beasts, creature of wrath and chaos.
I'll give her the cliff notes.
Oh, that's somebody that I could probably get behind. He sounds like a pretty fun guy. I like chaos. I like
Lord
being
of.
crazy, you know.
Mhm.
I like beasts. Cool. But you said it was driving people a little wonky?
It was making them more aggressive.
Oh.
Well, and I think I think they said the effect was making them like more intelligent, more aggressive. I think, or something like that. It was affecting their minds. I know it was making them more aggressive. I forget what it was also doing.
The Whetstone allows for the user to suggest any kind of command to anyone that is from the goblinoid kind. And it causes the creature to infuriate itself and enrage in a level of wrath, almost like they hate the individual they're fighting against. That's what the druid. That's what you guys saw. That's not what the druid explained, though.
Okay.
Hmm.
So Evan will explain what we experienced and what we were told. So
So
by combination
what
of the two.
what kind of great what kind of great cataclysm sorry, I tried to sound smart there for a second. What kind of great oopsie doopsie is happening to where you need to prepare for it? Like this, you're telling me that you're preparing for something that sounds like it's on the level of like world ending, but you're also not really telling me like how is the world ending. So I'm kind of just trying to understand.
Hey, when we figure out what's going on, we'll happily tell you. Because I do not know what this accursed is that we need the blunderbuss for. We also, like, one of our stops was going to be possibly up north to try, and we were told that we were given information that we might find more information on the prophecy itself there. We just hadn't gotten around to that yet because, well,
You're here.
we're here.
Okay.
That
So
was one of our potential stops.
why are you doing this? Like, if because it sounds like, and I'm just trying trying to understand because I'm trying to decide for myself, am I going to sign up for this or not? Uh, you all got together. You're representing kingdom. You're representing a faction, and you're trying
We're
to protect them. Like, what is the motivation here for you all to have like
I
done this?
guess I guess motivation probably just is it is something that sounds like it needs to get done. And we were presented with the information and the opportunity to do it. And in the Moonshaes, there's no strangers to we're no strangers to prophecy um uh, or things that happen that are straight out of the children's storybook as far as how they start. So I guess it's more just a call to action and us acting upon it. It's
It's what heroes do.
what heroes do.
Okay. Well, that's a little less exciting than I thought it would be. But that's all right. No, it's okay. It doesn't have to be exciting for me to sign up for it. Um, are we going to this is what matters. Are we going to fight really big stuff and do really impressive things?
Uh, Probably. Because I mean, like, with what we're preparing for and the fact that we have this item that's connected to a god of some sort, um, I don't think what we're going to be dealing with is going to be necessarily small in nature. Not with powers like this at bay.
Okay. So I'm willing to consider this on one condition, but I need each and every one of you and your members to promise me on oath of death. So if any of you go against this, you're gonna let me pop your head like a watermelon in my gauntlets. Uh, None of you are going to murder any more beasties. Unless they're like, trying to kill you first. But I said murder or like manslaughter, or like I guess in this term beast slaughter. If it's in self-defense, that's different. But if it's like I don't want to watch you all just like go and, kill another bear mother or like a wolf pup or something like that. Can each of you promise me that? Your
Unfortunately, you're
silence
talking
is
just to
concerning.
Evelyn. You're talking to just Evelyn right now, so
Yeah,
I'm not
that's fair.
saying shit.
Well, there's a keyhole that we can speak through that we were speaking through before your friend popped over to the other side of the door like a damn jack in the box.
And
So,
I'm maintaining that level of privacy, my friend.
well, I'm just saying, if she might be able to pop back and tell you the terms. And if y'all could just tell me through the door verbally that on your life that you forfeit if you break the promise, that you won't murder or manslaughter or beast slaughter any more animals unless absolutely fucking necessary.
Inside the cell, you'll hear just snoring.
I'm gonna need a verbal confirmation.
I will say though, one of our members is a hunter by trade.
I mean, I'm also a hunter by trade, but I said things that weren't necessary. So if you're like, I mean, I can't imagine why you killed Odie's bear mother because bears aren't tasty. You don't really like eating them.
Uh,
At this point, I will shut out. I agree, but they wanted to. I didn't want to. I've only hunted a bear maybe twice in my life. Twice they were males that were too old to reproduce and just killing younger males. This last one was for food from a group of people that were, I guess, hungry for bear. I actually asked them. I triple asked them. This is canon. I'm like, you guys sure you would eat there? And they said yes. So that's me speaking up. I do hunt as a trade, but I'm very, very respectful in my practice.
I promise.
I think Odie would beg to differ, but I'm gonna have to, you know,
Yawn.
you go. Yeah.
The bear
You,
says.
I don't know if you subscribe to the very old practice of if it's put down, all of it will be used. But I'll tell you, bones to skin, we did not waste a single part of that bag.
that is appreciated. That does count for something. Although, did you do this in front of Odie? Like, did you kill his mother and then make him
No.
watch you slay his mother alive?
Deception check.
No! What?
I heard a no there.
You made a point to say in that session that you are gutting the mom in front of the cup. You made a point to say that.
The DM's right. It's a deception check. That's why I roleplayed it so like, what? Ooh, me? What? No! Never. Anyway, let me go ahead and make this deception check. Oh god. Oh no, that's a -1. I roleplayed it pretty well. Big money, no whammy, stop. Ooh, that's
There is lie, deception, and bullshittery in his tongue.
I'll just pipe up. I'll just pipe up and say, yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Oh. Hey.
Okay, this guy.
In my
No,
defense.
no, I don't want to hear from you anymore. I'm talking to your friend, Evelyn.
Yes.
That one, I don't know which one it is, but whoever that voice belongs to now also has to promise under threat of death that they will serve Odie until Odie no longer wants to be served. So if Odie wants a new toy, they have to buy him a new toy. If Odie wants them to wipe his ass after Odie's done shitting in the woods as bears do, then they have to do that and not complain about it. If Odie wants him to go fetch him a snack and he doesn't do it, then I pop his head like a grape. So that everybody else doesn't have to do that, but that person in particular does have to swear to that as well.
Yo, Rick, they're talking to you.
That's you, Bubba.
So
I've had bear hit the shit out of me.
I believe-
And I fucking hit it back. You made a point to gut it in front of its mom.
No, I made a point to try to get it to go away. It wouldn't go.
He tried 3
and
times.
you
I
got-
rolled well 3 times.
I rolled so many animal handling checks to get that bear to turn around, and it literally would not. I'm not swearing to shit.
I also
And then you
I also
put your
tried to
boot
make it
on
sleep.
its head and made it watch while you gutted its mom.
And I believe I've delivered my terms pretty clearly. I don't think I'm asking very much. If you want to go talk to your friends, that's fine. I'll just stay out here. And if anybody refuses to meet those terms, then I'm just going to leave you in there. And that's unfortunate because then you're not the people that your captain seems to have thought you were. And that's a damn shame. But I'll just be right here. So you know where to find me. Feel free to discuss amongst yourselves.
Okay. Well, at the very least, I can agree to that. At least for
I
terms for
appreciate
me,
that.
for myself. And she'll like go through the keyholes like, does anybody else have to catch all that, or should I explain everything?
I can hear every word in here.
I think she said
seems to have issue, but
I think she said that somebody's wiping their ass.
Unfortunately, you kind of dug your own hole there, Huntsman.
Wizard, create the crowbar.
I don't think Lewis is even there anymore.
Here.
Maybe he's doing the poop, or he's going to the China lady, trying to arrange a marriage between Captain Bluetooth and Archibald. Can we make that
What?
canon, Lewis? Can we make that canon? What do you think? Can your character on Wednesday be the matrimonial lady that will introduce Captain Bluetooth to Archibald?
Sure. Why not?
There we fucking go. We gotta arrange those details later. All right, proceeding with the session.
I'll look to the wizard and be like, give me a crowbar. Kill her, we'll bring you out of here. I swear to God, I've done everything I can to help you guys keep this piece of trash bear, which I didn't even want on this boat in the first place. It would be back in the cave, and now I'm supposed to be wiping its ass because I killed its mom? That's what we were paid to do. It's an idiot. It wouldn't turn around. I'm going off.
Opportunities present themselves at inopportune times. You want an easy way out of here? You just gotta wipe bear ass for a little bit.
I'm not wiping bear ass at all. Wizard, make the goddamn crowbar!
They call me wizard out loud.
Yep, said it 3 times by now.
Wait, no, time out.
No. It was said 3 times by now in character. That's not being pulled back.
I understand it's not being pulled back. Do I not know you're a wizard? Do you have any reason that I wouldn't know that?
He cast his spells in front of you 4 times, only during this scouting mission you guys done to session. So
I also did roleplay you as a wizard before. I said you're just gonna have to blow him up. Fireball.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
I just don't want people on this boat to know I am a wizard, so I will not respond to you.
I tap you on the shoulder. I'm like, brother, you said you could make stuff.
stuff.
Take off your hat and pull it out of your ass. I don't know what are you waiting for? I need a crowbar.
Different kind of magician.
These are not the wizards you're looking for.
We're in a dire situation. She's out there making demands. At this point, she's in just as much danger as we are. If anybody wakes up and figures out that she's over there just talking to everyone outside the cage, we're in big trouble.
Hey, Druid lady, everyone in here agrees to your terms.
I need individual confirmations through the keyhole, please, and thank you.
Let's start with the one that is more convincing of the 3, I guess. Mr. Wizard, what do you say?
Terms were to not harm beasts.
Yeah.
Unless absolutely
Unnecessarily.
necessary.
Yeah.
You know what?
Reason.
I just thought about something. I whispered to the key girl. I completely agree. I'll do everything for the bear. I'll talk to it. I'll be its friend.
You agree under penalty of death, first, not to kill any other beasts unless absolutely necessary under threat of your life, or, well, not or, and, because that's important, this isn't an either or, it's an and. You get 2 because you're special kind of person. You swear under penalty of death that you will serve Odie in any capacity that he pleases in penance for killing his mother.
Yeah, of course.
I would like to insight check.
Yeah, I was gonna ask
Since
that
he's already blatantly lied to me.
How assertive and truthful you're being with that answer. Because I will hold you to it, just so you are aware. If you're deceiving her, you can roll another deception check for sure. It's another topic, no disadvantage. Just.
He said under penalty of death.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will take my gloves and pop your head like a grape.
I'll let you know that I'll do my best. This is honest.
Nope. This is yes or no.
Yes, I will do my best. But should I fail, I accept death. Because I mean not to save my own life, but to save the lives of my companions. So I'm not promising that I'll do it. I'm promising that I'll do. If I don't do it, I'll accept the penalty of us duking it out.
Duking it out?
Yeah.
Fighting.
Okay, so you said yes to not killing animals indiscriminately, and you're saying no, but if I
No, I'm saying yes. I'll do my best to wipe their ass, but there's just I'm being honest. There may be a time where I'm like, you're gonna have to kill me. Like I'm just being honest.
well, yeah, that's
It may
just
come up. It may come up where I look you dead in your face and you're like, he has a tummy kink. Oh, that's diarrhea. Go clean that up. And I'm like, I'm not cleaning up there, Dad. You're gonna have to kill me. Like that may come up. I mean,
and that's
just have a new
exactly what I'm
character one
asking
time.
you to agree to. That's
And
exactly
I
what I'm
agree.
asking you to agree to.
I agree to that. Yes, I do.
Okay, right? We have 3 secured. We have 1 left.
What's that mean?
Alright.
I believe
That
everybody said yeah. I believe everybody said yes.
I think
yeah,
Kill
I'll
Rick
say-
already said
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll say yeah, I promise, just so you know, that guy can talk to animals, so he's probably going to try to business way out of it.
Damn it! Fuck you! Goddamn! What are you talking? Why would you ever say
I
that?
just wanted you to know, truly.
All
And
right,
just-
I've got one
and-
more condition for you to
Oh
meet.
my god. Oh my god.
Text, I'm killing Karen. I looked at Karen and
One
I
more
was like,
condition.
Hold on.
Hey,
We're
Bird.
square for the ocean. We're
Bird.
square for the water, 'cause I told you that.
Let's talk some turkey, Bird.
Turkey bird.
I need you to agree that you're not going to try to charm or manipulate Odie out of doing your duties that you just agreed to do. No, literally.
of course.
Yes, you agree not to try to manipulate Odie into getting out of your deeds that you have just agreed to.
I
Or
agree
charming
not
him.
to try to. I agree not to try to manipulate Odie to getting out of my deeds.
Deception check.
Wait, there's no way we're talking about it. There's no deception. You based on that question, there is absolutely no deception.
That means that you won't. She is
That is so
because
fucking
she's a
good.
druid and she
Deception.
knows the tools that are at the disposal of druids with animals. That means you cannot imply you cannot charm or dominate them.
Yep, I will not charm or dominate them. 100%.
Okay.
And Drew,
All right.
We're square for the water, since I told you that. You're welcome.
You know what? I appreciate you. I think we're gonna become some good friends. Probably not the Bud, but everybody else, it's looking positive. Okay, so this is what we're gonna need to do. I know where your stuff is. Obviously, I took it from you, so I know where it is. Birdman, your little pets are on the opposite side of the ship from where we're at, but I would suggest that you wait to retrieve them until after everything's square one way or another. In the meantime, what is it that I mean? There's only so many things that we can do on this ship to remedy the situation. I would say, are there longboats on the ship? Like in case the ship starts sinking, are there like
None.
little rowboats? Nothing. Okay.
No.
And I
To your
assume
knowledge,
rafts
no.
don't exist.
That'd be pretty easy to see.
All right, so the easiest way I see this going is that we try to sneak off the boat, and I guess I'm gonna try to tugboat you guys to shore, being a shot.
Our plan was to kill Captain.
Do I think by knowing whatever I do about Captain Blue Canoe Hippo that we could take him on? Like, if I'm sizing him up, am I like, oh, yeah, that's someone that I could handle? Or do I look at him and I'll be like, that's not a fight I'm taking?
You never most likely saw Captain Bluto lift a finger, so you don't know. He's a massive man. Among the duties of the ship, I would assume you would most likely see, like, he holding the sails of the ship by himself during a midstorm, you know. He has some physical muscle that goes beyond the natural human, for sure. But what is his skills in combat? You most likely would never see it because it's unlikely he ever lift a finger.
All right. Well, let's just look at this like logically. There are tens and tens and tens of crew on the ship. So even if you want to kill the captain, he's probably going to use them as cannon fodder.
How is
So
it-
that's a lot of people.
How easy would it be for you to get everybody roaring drunk?
I mean, not hard. What, you want me to throw a party?
I look to you guys,
Probably wouldn't be difficult.
and an embarrassment as holy shit, you guys are fucking right. This plane's gonna work. This shit.
Would I be able to? Well,
Because
no,
it's you, no, Lewis, sadly. No forts.
God damn it. That's so mean. Sorry.
You're power gaming again. Yeah, what is your question?
Would I be able to make some sort of, what's it called? Sleeping agent, sleep drug?
Do you have alchemy supplies?
Yes.
Do you
Roofie
have...
the group?
Do you have belladonna, valerian, and other herbs available for you to do that? In great doses?
Might have some on the ship. Who knows?
I can roll, but I swear to God, I don't see sailors that don't have a herbalist in a fucking ship keeping herbs. I don't see it. I can roll though.
Maybe they just grab a bunch of herbs for smoking, and then they just don't know what they're grabbing.
Again,
Opium.
I can roll, but will be a very low percentile die.
Okay.
You want me to roll?
I mean, it doesn't hurt, right?
Okay. So 3 ingredients.
I'm trying to call it escape.
Yes. Yes for belladonna. No for the other two.
Do I need
So
all three?
you do. Unless you want a poison, then belladonna is highly poisonous. It's what is used for making basic poison. And I want to remember, I did describe, it is 40-foot worth of cargo hold that has boxes, trunks, and barrels over on top of one another. So you guys are going to take hours to go through that to find it.
Don't we have someone who has been on this ship for a very long time?
That is very fair, but I ain't gonna ask her to roll an intelligence ability check to see if she even remembers where the herb is. And if she doesn't,
Just
that's
say-
days worth of searching.
You totally took keen mind. I didn't. I took that.
Probably
Just
better
find out
to
your
just
levels.
to just get them drunk. Like
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys
but
have
don't you want
plenty
to
of
stop
run.
that?
You guys have all the run that Captain Poppy had on her ship since you guys synced her bolt, so plus what they already
Yeah, I
had,
don't-
so you guys can definitely roll part.
I don't mind just poisoning them as well.
That's one way to do it for sure.
Like, I know I had you guys as stuff, but like I don't remember what part of the ship I really put it on. I think it was on this.
yeah, let's just have her get them roaring drunk, and then we can break out. Because
I mean, is there like a pirate holiday? I'm sorry, GM, is there like a pirate holiday or something coming up that we can use as an excuse, or like some kind of nautical event?
I can check the map, but I believe most of the pirate holidays would most likely be celebrations dedicated to sea deities. But I
maybe
can
also,
look,
like,
but it's unlikely. Let's see. So basically, Umberly, Aurel. What is the name of that fucker? The husband of Umberly. Something with a V.
Honestly, with them being a bunch of pirates and them naturally being unruly folk, you probably only just need to get a few of them to start partying, and then it'll probably start cascading out to the rest of the crew.
Talos, the Sea Lord. There we go.
Volker.
Valker. Let's ask ChatGPT, because I apparently cannot find information. Search for me the following information: holidays and religious dated events tied to the calendar.
Oh, where are we?
Harpos in the Forgotten Realms. Yeah. We're in this here. I can answer you for post session since Tex has shit to do. I thought you had oh no, it's food. You said it's food. It's not people arriving.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can answer that question and you guys can plan over it. Thanks for those who watched us on the stream. Love you guys. I will be seeing you on tomorrow, yes. I do stream the Audacity Dragon Lords game. New Greek campaign, so come over. I think you guys will enjoy it.